Hi guys, and welcome back to another edition of TCW TV. Today we're going to be taking the GP3 out to the beautiful Peak District. There are some amazing roads out there and some stunning scenery, so hopefully we get some good footage. We're also going to use this as an opportunity to do a little bit of a review of the car. The car's now done a couple of thousand miles, and what an amazing couple of thousand miles that's been. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover off 2 good points and 2 bad points. So let's get started. And just before we crack on with the rest of the video, if you haven't done already, make sure you get yourself on the Daily Dabble competition below. Okay, you've got a chance of winning yourself a brand new Mini Cooper S. Okay, so dare to dabble and have a go and get yourself down on the link below. I absolutely love the style of this car. Its over-exaggerated looks is everything that Hot Hat should be, from its ridiculously large rear wing that looks like it's something off a 90s Cosworth, absolutely pointless but looks a dog's bollocks, through to its carbon-infused plastic offcuts of i3, i8, again totally pointless but genius. It just looks great. So its amazing rear end with its wide stance just looks absolutely amazing. And the second thing is just how track focused this car is. There's no doubt on these UK roads, with its negative camber and its stiff suspension and 332 pounds of torque going through them front wheels, it's absolutely ridiculous and absolutely crazy. But put this thing in full GP mode and stick it on a track and it is absolutely epic. And the brakes are stunning. Them big discs coupled with the semi-slick tyres, it's just absolutely ridiculous, the stopping power. This car is made for the track and it's absolutely amazing. I absolutely love it. So that's my second good point for the Mini GP3. So I'm not going to lie, it's really hard to pick fault with this car, but if I had to pick a couple of things, first one's got to be the sound. It has got a beautiful pop and bang on a hot start. But past that, there's nothing, and I'd like a little bit more of that, but it just doesn't exist. The sound inside sounds amazing. Sounds great, but unfortunately that is artificial sound being pumped into the cabin, and it's not real, and I know it's not real, and that's a problem for me. And even more underwhelming is the sound from the outside. It's hard to describe. I suppose the best way to describe it, it sounds a little bit like an angry wasp. It's always there, a little bit irritable, and it's got a little bit of a buzz about it, but it's not what I expected from the GP3. Again, this isn't Mini's fault. With all the new regulations now, the Euro 6 and the OPF, I think that's correct, OPF regulations, there's rules now where you can't have cars coming straight out the factory, spitting flames and popping and banging. That, unfortunately, them days are gone where you'll see a Lamborghini come straight out the factory and it'll be spitting flames everywhere and making noises. So that's unfortunate. It's not Mini's fault. It's obviously the new rules and regulations, and I understand it. But I feel we have lost something in the car world because of that. But there's nothing that a aftermarket exhaust couldn't fix. So watch this space. That'll be coming very soon. And for my second point, I'm probably going to have to contradict myself, because what makes this car so great is also what can make it bad as well. There's no doubt when I bought the GP3, I knew I was buying a track focused car. Stick this thing in GP mode, stick it on a track, and it is absolutely epic. However, as an everyday car, it has a tendency to be extremely eager. Even in normal drive mode, it's always wanting to launch you forward. It's a little bit like a angry teenager looking for a fight. It's always wanting to go and it's always at you. And it's nearly caught me out a few times. In sport mode, which is what I drive most of my cars in, I like the fact that it's not too aggressive and it's not too soft. I like the in-between ground of my everyday driving, the fact that I can put my foot down if I want to, and I feel a little bit sporty. Whereas this just feels like it holds the gears for too long. It feels like it's in GP mode, even when it's in sport mode, and it just feels that little bit too aggressive. So instead of making me feel sporty, it actually makes me feel and look like I don't know what I'm doing. So for me, if there was more of a middle ground and more of a middle driving mode, it would have made it an all-round package. That's it for another day. We've done the too good and we've done the too bad. Despite everything I've just said though, this is by far the most fun car that I have ever owned. It is absolutely brilliant. Now don't get me wrong, at just short of 40k for a hot hatch, this ain't cheap. But let me tell you, it's the best hot hatch you can buy for 40k. It is absolutely brilliant. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video today. I've enjoyed making it out here in the beautiful Peak District. Absolutely stunning roads. It's been a great day. So if you like what you've seen, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you back here on the next video.